Morning, everyone, to the Board of County Commissioners meeting, August 4th, 2026. If you join me in the pledge. Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Any items on the agenda that needs to be added?
Yes, Mr. Chair, I've got two, both are letters of support. One is to the Colorado River District on behalf of Fire Mountain Canal for emergency landslide mitigation. They're asking for a little bit of help financially for that one. And the second is a letter of support to the Colorado Division of Homeland Security and Emergency Management. This is for security grant applications for the Sheriff's Office, a generator at the North Fork Annex, North Fork Annex Physical and Election Security Hardening Project, Delta County Campus Alert Beacons and Panic Button Expansion, and Delta County IT Access Control Project.
Okay.
So under Commissioner, we can bring those up.
Okay.
And both of these came in after the agenda was posted.
Correct.
These requests.
Okay. Okay, we'll add those to the agenda and the agenda will be approved. Constituent time, is there anybody in the room that would like to address the board at this time? Okay, Mr. Beck, go ahead. You can come up, make sure the red light's on, and then give your name and address, please. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, my name is Ray Beck. My address is 1515 Southeast Stonebridge Drive in Cedar Ridge, Colorado. My name is Ray Beck. I'm a former Moffat County Commissioner and currently a Delta County resident. I'm actually here for just to offer my praise for the county commissioners here in Delta County. And oftentimes, after having served as a county commissioner, I get it. And so you guys do a really good job of recognizing others for the things that they've done. And so I was here this morning to offer my congratulations to you and all the hard work that you do for Delta County. And I know that your decisions sometimes are hard and difficult, but nevertheless, that's what you were elected to do. But also that goes hand in hand with your staff, your county manager, and the rest of us that all work together as a team. So I wanted to thank you as well and our county manager, Robbie, and for what you guys do. I also appreciate Road and Bridge and what they've done up there on Ward Creek. That's where my son lives. And you guys do a really good job with that county road. It's difficult to keep some of these roads going, but again, that's part of being a county commissioner. And I think with that being said, you guys keep doing what you're doing and know that you're appreciated. So thank you very much for the time. I was going to take 30 minutes, but I narrowed it down.
Well, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Beck. Thank you.
And Ray, it's good to have you in Delta County. Thank you for what you're doing.
You bet. Oh, yeah, I gotta say this too. And thank you guys for your support on the Energy Summit, Jolt. I really appreciate that. And Wendell Kuntz representing Delta County as well. So thank you again.
Thank you. Anybody else in the room that would like to address the board? Chuck, go ahead and come on up.
Morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is regarding our
Your name and address, please, for the record.
5509 2000 Road, first name Charles,
Thank
last
you.
name Cherek, Cherek. I attended the meeting last week regarding the land use code. And they're working on it, but it needs a bunch of help. Thank you guys for extending the moratorium. There's a couple areas that I think we need to address, and it's these setbacks that have been mentioned early on. This is a year ago. I looked up some of my records, and that's when Jacob Gray was still on the planning commission. And he was asking for a 200-foot setback. And the feds had suggested 1,000-foot. And then somehow it got dwindled around and they're stuck right now at 50 to 200 feet for a special use, which I don't understand at all. The other thing I noticed is a lot of people mailed in their opinions or emailed them in, however they got to them, but they didn't get to the planning commission in time. So there was a little confusion in the middle of it. And what I've noticed over the course of time is that we have a special review in a lot of instances. So when you go under the special conditions, it seems like once they're acted on, that it becomes law almost. That it isn't the general consensus of everyone, but it sways towards the applicant more than anybody else. And while you guys do a great job, and I know that it's hard to pick your way through all of this stuff, if you guys could maybe look over there and see what's going on, because there's a lot of confusion, between the code compliance officer who's writing this county code and what's coming out the other end. Some of it needs some help and some direction. And that kind of was the theme of the evening. Everybody has an opinion, and I do too. I think that before it gets off course and we need another 6 or 8 months extension, maybe we can get them back on course, because it's a lot of things don't seem to fit. So that's all I had. I just thought I'd share that with you. Outside of that, it was just another meeting regarding the land use code. Thanks, guys.
Okay, thank
Thank
you. Anybody else in the room that'd like to address the board? Anybody online?
No.
Okay. Well, we'll close constituent time. We will start our Board of Equalization process, and we have 3 items under that for commissioner business. So we'll open up the meeting for the Board of Equalization. Okay, well,
Meeting open, just make it clear that you're gonna open the board commission meeting and then you'll take the board of county commissioner meeting up after that.
so we'll adjourn the Board of County Commissioner regular meeting now, and we'll open up Board of Equalization meeting now. Okay, thank you. And Debbie Griffith,
Good morning.
we appreciate you being here. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
So this year there was only one hearing that Debbie heard, and that was for Lanny E. Yeager, account number R017304, address is 37958 Fruitland Mesa Road in Crawford. I think Debbie provided you with her report along with the assessor's office packets for you as.
I'm Debbie Griffith, acting as the hearing officer for the 2026 County Board of Equalization for Delta County. I heard the case for Mr. Lanny Yeager, account number R017304 on July 24th. After reviewing all the information, Mr. Yeager did not appear. He sent in a packet. He sent in some comparables. The assessor had some comparables, and I put all of those in the report in one table so that you could see how his comparables and the assessor's comparables fit together. One of the things that I did not put in the report that I wish that I had afterwards was the price per square foot of using the value that Mr. Yeager requested for his property. He had requested $404,341, And if we had used that value, it would have made his residual price per square foot $94.99. And his overall property price per square foot, $184.90. And if you look at the table that I sent in, you can see how those are just not comparable to the other properties that are similar to his in Delta County. So after reviewing all the information that was submitted, I do recommend that you uphold the assessor's value. Glad to entertain any questions you have about it.
Mr. Chair, I got a question.
Go ahead.
Thanks, Debbie. I appreciate your very clear work on this one. One of the things I noticed in here is the comparables seem to have irrigation water, whereas this subject property does not. Or did I miss something?
Two of Mr. Yeager's comparables did have irrigation water, but they were valued as ag and could not be used as comparables. First of all, they weren't sales, they were just land values. Whenever we're looking to compare values, we have to, by law, use sales that transpired during a particular time period to see if the sales uphold the value or don't uphold the value. He was comparing assessor's values to his land value. Also, under statute, you cannot, on a residential property, you can't appeal the individual components, which is what Mr. Yeager did. He wanted to appeal just his land value, and you can't do that under the law. He has to appeal the entire component. So that's how I had to look at it. But two of his comparables did have irrigation water, but they were ag and valued as ag, and therefore their land values were substantially like 10% or less of what his were.
Okay.
Okay. And Mr. Yeager's not here? No, okay.
And he did not appear at the hearing, although he did send in a packet, and he did a lot of footwork. He did send in two residential comparables, and again, he sent in 4 land comparables, but 2 of them were ag, and they were just for values. They weren't for the sales, but he did send in some residential sales as well. And they're in this chart, and well, one of them was in the chart. Both of them are in the chart, but one of them the assessor used as well. I'm sorry. So in that chart where I listed the 5 sales, 2 of those were sales that he submitted. One of them, the assessor's office also submitted. So I did use the comparables that he presented as well as the comparables that the assessor presented and charted them all out to see where he fell in that. And you can see he's on the low end for the most part. He's already on the low end with the value that the assessor has. His value would put him significantly under assessed compared to the other cells. One of the things that Mr. Yeager did not understand, he was very unhappy about the increase in his value. Part of that increase in value, and I've seen this with taxpayers a lot in the last year, was the $55,000 reduction that legislature applied last year. And so they don't understand that has to come off the top right away, that their value still was included that 55,000, but when they got their tax bill, that had been taken out. So it made it look like a higher increase than it actually was because of that special reduction by legislature.
So what's the will of the board? We need a motion to,
And I'll do this one. I'm going to make a motion to deny the appeal by Mr. Lanny Yeager for parcel number R017304 at 37598 Fruitland Mesa Road and paying the actual value at $449,341.
I will second the motion.
motion and second on the floor. Any further discussion amongst the board? If not, all those in favor say aye.
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 Aye, so done. Thank you.
Thanks, Debbie.
Thank you so much. Thanks for the opportunity to work with Delta County again.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
Yep, you too.
You need a motion, item 2 and 3. Carried.
I just need those read into the record.
Okay.
Get back here.
Like, you want to read those or?
Can you get back to that page? Okay, I'll read into the record the Delta County Board of Equalization Stipulation Agreement, schedule number R008369, stipulation as to valuation for tax year 2026 in the matter of the appeal of petitioner 1625 Meadowbrook Boulevard LLC. The Delta County Assessor and petitioner hereby enter into this stipulation regarding the tax year 2026 valuation of the subject property and jointly move the Delta County Board of Equalization to enter in its order based on this stipulation. Assessor and petitioner agree and stipulate as follows. The property subject to this stipulation is described as parcel number 3245-051-02-005, and the legal description was 1625 Meadowbrook Boulevard, Paonia, with the legal description added to that. And it's valued as multi-units. The assessor originally assigned the following actual value to the subject property for the tax year 2026, the land, $220,000, improvements, $3,168,670 for a total of $3,388,670. Okay, let's see.
I do need a motion on that one because they did mention you guys as board.
I'll move to approve the stipulations as presented.
I will second.
Motion and second on the floor. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, so done. Thank you. And we've got another one. Let me get it here.
And I think we just have to note for the record that those were withdrawn.
Okay. So for the record, the Board of Equalization report of withdrawal, withdrawn appeals, Gamblers Ridge Investments, R002757 and R00278, Soper Family Trust, R018076 have been withdrawn. Okay. And that concludes the business for the Board of Equalization. We will adjourn the Board of Equalization meeting and open back up to the Board of County Commissioners meeting. Okay. And the first up is County Clerk Terry Stevenson.
Good morning, Commissioners and Robbie. This morning for your consideration, I have the minutes for the July 21st, 2026 BOCC regular meeting. Are there any corrections, deletions, or changes?
On here,
I have done.
I also have for your consideration July 28th, 2026 BOCC special meeting. Same, any corrections, deletions, or changes?
I have none.
Thank you. For your consideration this morning, I have an application for a permanent Colorado liquor sales room for Shade LLC doing business as Bramble Winery located at 32688 Highway 92 in Hotchkiss. As always, we, with the permanent liquor license sales rooms, we sent an application to the planning department, who has received an application for the to go through the planning process for the sales room. In your packet of information, they do have their proposed hours of operations to be from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., 7 days a week, with the possibility of reducing those hours as they get further into it, and they're asking that be at the owner's discretion. Other information in your packet contains the proposed premise plan for indoor and outdoor boundaries, signage staff training and alcohol control plan. So they have everything that's required. Therefore, I would recommend the board approve the application for a permanent sales room.
And this is for a sales room and not a liquor license.
Correct.
Help me with the two terms there, permanent and then sales room versus a liquor license.
Sales rooms are usually just temporary, so they'll do events or only certain times. This will be a permanent. They will be able to take people and sell for, in this case, 7 days a week from 10 to 10.
In perpetuity.
Mhm.
Do we do that elsewhere?
Yeah, we've approved a couple of these recently, yes. That it's relatively something that has been happening lately. It hadn't before.
Well, rather than an annual renewal, this is until further notice type of deal.
It doesn't have to go through the full process of like a new application. Sure.
Yeah, would you come up to the microphone and give your name and address for the record?
Did I push anything? Is it ready to go? Red line. Hi, I'm Bryce Frazee. I live at 32688 Highway 92 in Hotchkiss. So this property. And so I'm here to answer any questions you have around the liquor sales room. We went through the state liquor licensing process. So we have our state liquor manufacturing license for a limited winery. And now we have requested a sales room, which is, at least under my understanding, the state's process for giving you a place to sell your production to customers. And then it goes to a licensing authority in the county that it resides in, which is you guys. And so we went through that process. And I believe this notice probably came from the state liquor license, if Terry knows better than me. But that's at least my understanding on my side of the table.
In fact, I think the state has already issued you the state license, correct?
We have our manufacturing, but until they get the approval from you guys, we don't get it issued for our sales room.
What is the access is it off the highway or off the private road there?
Our existing residential access is off the highway, but to change the use to have this sales room and winery, CDOT has required us to create a new access off of 3260 road to the west of the property.
Will that be done before this is in operation?
Yes, it's a requirement. And we haven't begun it because we're still waiting to have everything lined up and approved by county planning. But as soon as we have that, then we'll begin work on the driveway.
Do you have an anticipated opening date?
I wish I could give you that. We're currently in water court with a well augmentation, but hopefully sometime around September. But it's not really in our hands how fast these things process, but we'll move as fast as things are approved.
So you are going through the planning review process, correct?
Yep, we currently have an application with county planning. It's just waiting on proof of adequate water supply.
I have no further questions. If we're ready to move forward, I will make a motion that we approve this application for a permanent Colorado liquor sales room for Shade LLC, DBA Bramble Winery, located at 32688 Highway 92 in Hotchkiss.
I'll second.
Motion and second on the floor. Any further discussion? If not, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, so done. Okay, thank you.
Commissioners.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. My second item is for a update on Savage Spectrum LLC application for a temporary sales room to be located at Honey Rock Landing Harvest Celebrations. The address is 2444 Dominguez Canyon Road in Delta. They have updated their previous license. They have rescheduled the August 29th day for September 15th, and they've added October 15th, 2026. This license has already been, the temporary license has already been approved by the state, which is where I got the information from. You had previously approved all of the dates that they had, and this is just changing and adding one.
Now, on the agenda, it says September 19th. You said September 15th?
Oh, did I? It is the 19th.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'll move the board approve the change in dates for Honey Rock Landing Harvest celebrations. Rescheduled for September 19 and October 15, 2026.
Can I have you say for who that's for?
For Savage Spectrum LLC.
Thank you.
I will second the motion.
Motion and second on the floor. Any further discussion? If not, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, so done. Thank you.
Thank you. That's all I have.
Okay. Lindsay?
You want to do these letters of support first?
Okay.
Okay.
Yep, pardon me. I'll turn it over to you. Go ahead.
Okay. Thank you. Fire Mountain Canal was asked for a letter of support to the Colorado River District. This is a late request for a letter of support to access some funds for the emergency repairs that impacted the Fire Mountain Canal earlier this spring. This does not encumber the county financially in any way, so I'd recommend we approve that one. And I'll make the motion to approve it.
I will second the motion.
Motion and second on the floor. All those in favor say aye.
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 Aye, so done.
Second is a letter of support for Colorado Division of Homeland Security. Again, this is for Sheriff's Office, a generator at the annex, physical and election security hardening at the annex, alert beacons and panic buttons here on the campus, and an IT access control. This is from the county, of course, to Homeland Security. And I'll make a motion to approve this one.
I will second the motion.
Okay, motion and second on the floor. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, so done. Look. Now, Lindsay, the review of our BOCC schedule.
Oh, hang on.
Okay, so, of course, we have the Delta County Fair happening now through the night. Today after the meeting, we have the second annual Delta County Night Out for first responders. That is the Village. We also have a Republican Party meeting, so this is big meeting night. Wednesday, August 5th. There is a webinar at noon, Colorado River Peaks, a virtual meeting. And then 6 to 8 is the community night barbecue at the everybody is welcome at the free event hosted by the commissioners. Thursday, August 6th, 9:30 to 11 from CCI Western District Enterprise Pipeline meeting. August 10th, One Delta County Executive Committee. August 11th is our 8:30 Board of County Commissioners standing work session. August 12th at 10 a.m. CEU Wednesday. August 13th, 7:30 a.m. is coffee with the commissioner. Will be Wendell and Crawford at Lazy J Coffee Shop. Everyone is welcome to come and have a free coffee with Wendell. August 18th through the 20th is the 2026 Colorado Conference. Water Congress Summer Conference. That's in Steamboat. Tuesday, August 18th at 8:30. That's our next Board of County Commissioners regularly scheduled meeting. August 19th is the 2026 Asian Youth Economic Development Summit. Are we good so far?
On the 21st is CCI Western District meeting.
Okay, I'll keep going. Saturday, August 22nd, 5 p.m. day dinner. Road. Monday, August 24th, 3 p.m. is the special Board of Health meeting. And then 3:30 to 5 is another Board of Health work session in the toilet. August 25th, 8:30 is a Board of County Commissioner standing work session for emergency management. Wednesday, August 26th, 10 to 12 is a tri-county meeting hosted by Montrose
August 6th, you said is a Western District meeting.
County. PCI Western District Enterprise Pipeline meeting. Virtual.
This is the gasoline pipeline leak down in Archuleta County. I think it's Archuleta,
Audited.
La Plata County. It's just an update on what they're doing for that. CCI got involved because of the state's poor response
Now, is that a Zoom meeting?
to Zoom.
Okay. And then Hotchkiss Parade, the 8th on Saturday.
Oh, I did the fair as a blanket
Yeah.
first through 9th. Would that cover that parade?
Okay. Okay, thank you. Let's see. 9 o'clock, we have the Delta Conservation District Manager, Kaylee Hale. Is she on the computer or no? Okay. I'll go ahead and read the jail report. For Monday, July 20th, 2026, the Delta County Detention Facility Population Count Report, male inmates County Jail 30, female inmates County Jail 4, male inmates Department of Corrections 3 for a total of 37. The average daily inmate population for the week of 7/13/2026 through 7/20/26 was 43.44. The jail report from Monday, July 27th, 2026, male inmates County Jail 28, female inmates County Jail 6, male inmates Department of Corrections 1 for a total of 35. The average daily inmate population for the week of 7/19/26 through 7/27/26 have 0, so that must be a typo. So Monday, August 3rd, 2026, a jail report, male inmates County Jail 29, female inmates County Jail 6, male inmates Department of Corrections 1. Total for the month was that week was 36. Average daily inmate population for the week of 7/26/26 through 8/2/26 was 43.48. So next up is County Attorney at 9:30 with the ground lease. Should we go ahead and recess? We'll recess until 9:30 unless Callie shows up. We can come back on the record but until then, we'll recess until 9:30. Welcome back. We'll go on the record now to the BOCC meeting. Next up is County Attorney John Bear with the ground lease.
Thank you, Chair, and thank you, Commissioners. I have one item for the board's consideration this morning. The airport ground lease at North Fork Valley Airport. In regard to hangar 131, the agenda and that information came from me. It was a typographical error. It says 151, but we're talking about hangar 131. Just to be clear, this is an existing hangar built in 2001. It is currently under the name of Larry James Garrett. I'm sorry, James Larry Garrett. I think he went by Larry. Unfortunately, Larry recently passed away. And so this new lease, and because we're doing a new lease because the old lease is basically termed at its 25 years, so we're re-upping and doing a new lease, taking this opportunity at this time. Ethel Garrett is the personal representative. She's the widow of Larry Garrett's estate. So you'll see that she signed both as herself as well as the personal representative of Larry's estate. So pretty straightforward. Going forward, we're just getting a new lease set in place. Happy to answer any questions if you have any.
Okay. I have none.
I'm gonna move we approve the ground lease at the North Fork Valley Airport for hangar 151.
131.
So my apologies, it's actually 131, and that came from me. That was a typographical error that I put on my agenda. So
Okay, hangar 131 for Leslie Garrett.
I will second the motion.
Motion and second on the floor. Any further discussion? If not, all those in favor say aye.
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 Aye, so done.
thank you. That's all I have for the board's considerations.
Thank you, John.
Thank you. Okay. Next up at 10 o'clock, we have planning. So we'll adjourn until 10 o'clock. Welcome back to the Board of County Commissioners' regular meeting. It's 10 o'clock. We have one item from planning. And I'll turn it over to Warren.
Morning, Commissioner.
Morning.
Give my presentation on this presented.
We have to share.
Okay, do that.
Are you in?
What? In Zoom. Okay.
You are, so just go ahead and share.
Okay, let's see here, sorry.
You're good.
The button is your screen.
On the bottom there, in the middle.
There.
There you go.
All right, good morning. Today we are presenting case PLN 26-028, the Neiman exemption plat and right-of-way dedication. This application pertains to parcels 3187312000072 and 3187312000073, located on the north and south sides of Fire Mountain Road in Paonia. The applicant is seeking approval for an exemption plat and the dedication of approximately 2.03 acres of right-of-way for Fire Mountain Road to Delta County as a public road. Looking at the final plat, the division creates parcel A at 9.81 acres and parcel B at 20.38 acres. The 60-foot wide corridor totaling 2.03 acres encompasses Fire Mountain Road and will be dedicated to Delta County. Staff recommends that the board approve the following three actions. One, accept the quitclaim deed dedicating approximately 2.03 acres of road right-of-way for Fire Mountain Road as a public road. Two, authorize the chair to sign the final plat once it's complete and available to sign. And three, approve the exemption plat. Thank you, commissioners. Everett and I are available for questions.
I'm just reading the legal description of this, and man, that is involved. A lot of twists and turns. Holy cow.
Warren, the county's also been approached by homeowners along Fire Mountain Road about lowering speed limits and changing the designation of that road. As planning looked into that.
My knowledge, do you know?
No, I think, we had talked to Tim about it and stuff like that, because I know Tim reviewed this. I think that goes back to there's the issue with doing any kind of speed reduction is that you have to do the speed study first. And sometimes that backfires because if the average speed is higher, plus if the road is built to the standards to accommodate for that, it could increase the speed limit. It's kind of a two-edged sword, but it would depend on also the specific widths of the lanes and shoulders to determine what classification road that would accept or accommodate a certain kind of speed. And to my knowledge, I don't think Trim has delved into that yet because I don't think it's been approached as part of this project.
Or do you have the deeds? You should have 3 quitclaim deeds. Those been made, I'm just making sure we have them and that they've been reviewed for accuracy.
I'm not sure. We don't have the deeds of the plat yet because they got mailed to the bank and the bank held up. They didn't make it back by today. They were waiting on signatures and they don't live here, I believe. I don't know if they've joined the meeting. The Tanimans might be on Zoom if they're not, okay. They were out of the area.
And that's fine. This is relatively routine. I think it'd be a good practice that we have the deeds, we have the finalized deeds. Be able to verify accuracy and also for the board to be able to look at those when they're not being asked to accept the deed. So I think we're fine. This is relatively routine. I think this is kind of how we do it. I'm just kind of throwing that out there. I think it'd be good practice that we have the deed before we kind of get to the point.
It wasn't intended that way. Sorry.
No, I'm just bringing it up.
John, what name the attorney in your office that works with planning?
To this extent, Aaron Dean's having him starting to take more planning cases, et cetera.
He should review these before they come to VOCC. Make sure we got that kind of detail done.
I agree. I actually, well, this doesn't need to be on the record, but I'd like him to be involved much earlier in the process as well.
Okay. I would agree with that.
What number were we on there, 19, Mike?
Yes, resolution 19.
And just to be clear, my office did review this and work with this, but not the deeds. So we did work with this. In fact, there's some other details about a previous recorded dedication that was using and working with Brittany or Hayes, I think on that one. Because there was an earlier hiring, but in any case, the surveyor at least referenced it, so someone in the future can say, hey, at least they looked at it. It was basically not being taken into consideration, but it's at least referenced here. So on this particular one, so my office, both Aaron and I were.
So if we accept this dedication, we got to do it contingent upon receiving the deeds.
Well, nothing is effectuated without the deeds. I think you could just go forward.
Just go forward.
If the deeds don't show up, this
Just doesn't go
goes
anywhere.
away. In fact, I mean, the planning would have to probably bring it back to you to vacate it, but this is what you've been doing for years, exactly like this.
Well, I'll make a motion that we approve a resolution number 2026-R-19, accepting a dedication of right-of-way on Fire Mountain Road and approving an exemption plat for PLN 26-028/Neiman.
Second.
Motion second on the floor. Any further discussion? If not, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, so done. And then do you have the resolution there?
This would be conditioned on the same ideas because we didn't have the deeds to review. They haven't been recorded or anything yet, so the resolution indicates after recording and the deed been reviewed. So I would hold off on signing until it's same thing as the plat. For the resolution.
Okay. Okay. So that concludes the BOCC meeting today. We come back at 11 o'clock for another meeting on Ginter's Grove.
Enters Grove Public Improvement District Board meeting.
Okay. Okay, well, we'll stand adjourned. Thank you.